Good evening. We're coming on the air with new threats from intense and deadly storms ripping through the middle of the country, killing at least 15 people. A dramatic and scary scene out of Texas, with as many as 80 people trapped under this gas station that collapsed, eventually rescued. In Oklahoma, a twister blasting through what looks like power lines. You see those flashes of light there. And in Indianapolis, lightning strikes delayed the green flag for hours at the Indy 500. Across several states, you can see from the air the scope of the destruction. Pieces of houses looking like matchsticks, with about 500,000 people without power. And it looks like more bad weather's on the way. 51 million people at risk of severe weather again tonight in the heartland. Priscilla Thompson is there.
Tonight, dangerous storms continuing a deadly tear across the country.
And the fans have been told to exit the grandstands and seek shelter immediately.
At the Indy 500 today, severe weather delaying the start of the race. Fans evacuating as lightning moved in.
Oh, there it is. Go, go, go.
It follows a violent night of deadly storms.
When it hit, it was just so loud.
Dozens of tornadoes ripped across the heartland, from Texas to Arkansas, killing at least 15 people, including 2 children.
We're in it, Brenda. I can't do anything.
Cover your head. In Valley View, Texas,
I don't have service.
Officials say as many as 80 people were trapped in this rubble when the gas station they were sheltering in crumbled.
It's here. Everybody running into the bathrooms and getting down, getting low.
It was crazy. It was loud.
The severe storms and tornadoes leveling entire neighborhoods. This is where the front steps of this house once stood. As you can see, it has been completely knocked off of its foundation. The entire second floor gone, as a family of 7 sheltered inside.
Everything was shaking and moving.
Next door, Yolanda Vasquez says she clung to this doorknob as the twister tore through. What were you feeling?
I was feeling that I was going to die. That was my last day being alive.
In Claremont, Oklahoma, the Spinks family rode out the storm in their basement.
You know, he's worked so hard on that room.
They both worked their butts off for this house, so I feel really bad for them, but it's going to work out.
Okay, bud. Stuff.
Severe weather patterns have terrorized parts of the country with dangerous flooding, damaging winds, giant hail, and deadly tornadoes for the past month. With more than 400 reported twisters since the start of May, the most since 2019. That threat continuing tonight.
I know the people here, and I just, it's just heartbreaking.
And tonight, the governor on the ground at this gas station surveying the damage, where miraculously the upwards of 80 people who sheltered survived. Hallie?
Priscilla Thompson, thank you. Let's get the latest forecast from NBC News meteorologist Angie Lastman. And Angie, we know there is still more to come.
Good evening, Hallie. We continue to see this severe threat be far from over for this holiday weekend. Long line of storms extending from the Midwest to the Southeast, and we've got a really robust forecast with plenty of alerts in effect, thunderstorm watches and tornado watches through the rest of the afternoon and into the evening hours. This is going to leave us with another round of severe threat tonight as we go from Texas to Virginia. Plus, on top of that, the risk for flash flooding. Notice where the red is, that's that moderate risk where we're most concerned for the strongest of those tornadoes, plus the, of course, really damaging winds and the tennis ball size hail. Nashville right in the bullseye of that. By tomorrow, Memorial Day, still dealing with soggy weather across the east. We'll continue to see an additional threat for some strong storms for parts of the mid-Atlantic stretching down into the southeast. Hallie?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.